Yes, people. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. Hope you are all well. We're back with another World Cup watch-along. We are here to guide you through the action over in Qatar, of course, for England versus USA. Previously, in Group B earlier on today, we saw Iran take on Wales and beat them 2-0. So there's plenty, of course, on this game for USA, as they'll look to try and get something out of it to really give us a good chance of finishing maybe second in the group. And of course, we'll want to win this to pretty much secure our spot in the next round. I hope you are all well. This is the live watch along, live reactions and commentary for England versus USA. I've got a couple of guests with me. Firstly, Phil, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Be good to do a watch along. Hope you're all well as well.
Good stuff.
I'm all right.
And also joined by my watch along co-host, James. How are you? Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's take some of your comments. Indeed, usual suspect. Indeed, West Ham are at the World Cup. Come on, you England! Indeed, indeed. Hopefully, we can pick up those other 3 points tonight. Our American contingent is also joining us. Wally, I hope you are well. Get your comments in. How are you feeling about this from your side of things, Wally? But in terms of the game, then, before we get into the lineups, overall, Phil, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel all right, especially getting a 6-2 win against Iran the other day. It's going to build everyone's confidence up. Wales result earlier today, obviously that's probably going to be in the minds as well, thinking it'll be a bit more relaxing for us. But, you know, we're going to talk about the lineup in a minute, but, you know, it's don't change your winning formula, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
James, how are you feeling?
Nervous in a way, a little bit. I suppose. I guess I'm a bit nervous, but I'm settled at the same time. I think this is our toughest opponent in this group.
Yeah.
In all honesty, it really is with facing the United States because it's young. But obviously it's the youngest team in the tournament. It's a very good team as well. It's got good midfielders. It'll be hard to break down, I think.
Yeah. I think it's right what James said there. Feels almost that this is obviously seeing how poor Wales were this afternoon. This is our toughest game of the group. They've got some really good young players. We'll come onto the lineup in a second. But when they did play Wales at the start of the week, I think it was, you know, they blew hot and cold, but they do have the potential to hurt us, and we have got to be mindful of that tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I think there's a lot more riding on it anyway because it's the first time we played them since the 2010 World Cup. I think so.
Yeah, when Rob Green actually fumbled it.
Yeah, that's
Remember
it. I think we all remember that one, unfortunately. But I'll just think of it as hopefully a bit of revenge on that. To be honest with you, so I think we're going to. But obviously, both countries are going to be really up for it. And I feel like it's going to be a good battle and it's a good test for see how well our team actually is.
Yeah, definitely, because you know that Iran team, fair play, went and scored 2 late goals and beat Wales today, but they weren't the greatest. They had a couple of good players in there, but the USA are definitely, Gareth Southgate has alluded to this. They are a better side than what we faced at the start of the week. So it's going to be a completely different test tonight, James.
It is going to be a different test because it's a different opponent. Iran's was easy to get past. No disrespect to them, the United States will not be. I think that we saw that in the Wales game. They played Wales. Still, I know it's just Wales. No offense, Wales, but it was a good performance in the United States overall in terms of the passing, the dominance, and the progressive play.
Yeah.
So that's something to take notes on.
Yeah, for sure. Let's take some of your comments. Wally says, no pressure on the USA today, so we'll be relaxed. England will be nervous as the massive favourites. Could be an upset in the making. I see what Wally says there, because obviously USA, then, well, I suppose they are, from our side of things, they're expecting to lose today, obviously, because we want to win, and we probably are the firm favourites to win this game. So do you think that might give USA just a bit of a licence to go, and perhaps they might cause an upset, Phil?
Possibly, yeah. The US, they're always they're their mentality is always a little bit different to us here. So they're always going to be really gearing up for it. And, they've got, they feel like it's just like nothing to lose, really.
Yeah.
As long as they do a good, high positive performance, that's them happy, really. But they have got some good players. So be interesting to see how they play well as a team.
Yeah.
I think, it will. Hopefully, we don't see an upset, but I wouldn't put it past them.
No, definitely not. James, I hope you are well, evening chaps. I'm going to miss the start of the game and I can't hear anything, so I'm counting on Jake's sign language par excellence in it. James, I hope at some point you're going to be back, because we need James in the chat for this. Otherwise, who knows? Who knows what might happen? Budgie, hope you will just popped in to drop a like. Can't stop. I'm on the way to do. Thank you very much for coming in, Budgie. USA just has to beat Iran, so can relax today. So pretty much what he's saying. Anything that they can get today is a bit of a bonus, James.
Yeah, I think. No, any points right now is just going to increase the chance of going through to the next round. I don't see Wales progressing, unfortunately. So either team's just got to get a bit of a foot in the door. This is a good chance to do it. That's just really the minimum of it.
Yeah, for sure. Let's quickly take some of these comments, and then we will get on to the starting lineup. So just doing a bit of a light fire show thing.
Trying to think of some American puns like we did with Canada.
Oh, we would do that. We would do that once the game gets underway, and when we play some boring negative.
Keep them clean, people. No references to guns or anything.
No. England. JJ Smith, I hope you are well. England need to be putting in a crispy cream de la cream show. Very good. We started already. Right. Let's quickly have a look at these lineups then. So starting off with England. Oh, well, I hate when they do it in numerical order. Jordan Pickford, Luke Shaw, Kieran Trippier, John Stones, and Harry Maguire. A midfield two of Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham. Mason Mount just playing a little bit higher up, I presume. Bukayo Saka, Raheem Sterling, and Harry Kane unchanged. Phil.
Like I said earlier, can't change your winning formula. It's if it worked against Iran, hopefully it can work again today. And they're all good. All really good players that we got. So as long as they can just express themselves, unleash, their actual talents, it'd be good to see what we can actually do, and we can go far in this tournament if we do that.
Yeah. James, were you expecting any changes? I was expecting Southgate to use the 26 man squad a little bit more tonight, but it hasn't changed the winning team.
No, and I actually a bit surprised in a way, because I thought with how the US played, he would have been tempted to go 5 at the back, but I don't think it would have probably been necessary, because I don't think the attacking force is that strong with the States. Josh Sargent doesn't scare me. Players like Pulisic does. Sargent as a lone striker doesn't though. I just don't feel intimidated as much by their forward line. But like I keep saying, their midfield is where that battle will be won. With players like Weston McKennie, who I'd love to take at West Ham, by the way, Tyler Adams, Brendan Aronson, Munster, players like that.
Yeah, let's have a look at that.
Look at America.
So of course we did do the USA game the other night. So there's quite a few recognisable names in there from the other night, James. Matt Turner, Arsenal man, Gino Dest, Walker Zimmerman, Tyler Adams, Anthony Robinson, Yunus Musa, Weston McKennie, Christian Pulisic, Tim Ream. I don't believe Hadji Wright was in the starting lineup against Wales, and Tim Weir, who did impress many. Phil, any names you could sort of pick up there, bar Pulisic that scare you? Obviously Pulisic is the main man there.
No one really scares me. I mean, we know he's a good player. Timothy Weah, he's a good young player, so he could be pretty electric against us if he's, if he's going on the counter attack. But other than that, I think we'll be all right. Obviously, I know they got was it Tim Ream, Anthony Robinson, so you've got a couple of Fulham defenders there. So obviously, we'd be reasonably familiar with them anyway. Other than that, they don't really fear me too much. It's just going to be a energy battle in the middle, really. So, yeah, it'd be interesting watch.
A big sort of midfield battle, as Phil said there, James. With Bellingham and Rice coming up against more of a test tonight.
Yeah, they're coming up against a more versatile player. Weston McKennie is very versatile. He can play centre mid, box to box, holding. He's come through the MLS and the college level there, and has gone to Europe. A lot of their players have done. A lot of them have gone to the Bundesliga, actually. And I think that if you're looking at a comparison to the Premier League, it's a good place for them to go because they're able to grow. Sorry, I'm going to sing the US anthem.
Let's take out. Will James be singing the national anthems again? Lawrence is here as well, our second American violin. Hello, everyone from Kentucky. Let's do this. The US says Lawrence.
King. I keep forgetting that she's dead.
There we go. English national anthem just being sung out there. Glorious, happy and glorious. There we go.
Learn to over those God save our King.
There we go. Come on then, boys. So that's English.
For the United States.
That is the English national anthem. Oh, James is doing that one as well. We're just gonna take through his comments whilst James goes through the USA lineup. 2-1 to the US, says Lawrence. There we go. Can't see that happening.
Oh, say, can you see?
Do you know every national anthem, James?
Light, what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, where the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Woo!
There we go. There we go. So it's time for the match. It's time for the match. We've had James do the national anthems, and we're ready to go. Final thoughts then and predictions, boys. Phil, I'll start with you.
Oh, tough one. I'm going to go 2-1 to England.
Good stuff. James?
Without being controversial, they beat us in the Civil War. We're going to beat them 400 years later. Let's do it.
Let's beat them for sure. I said 4-1. I believe last night in the preview, and I like to stick what I say on the I like to stick to what I say on the preview. So I'm going to go 4-1 to England. Any special goal scorers? Anybody wants to mention it? Any players we think might get on that score sheet tonight?
For England, I fancy Foden getting a goal some point at this tournament. You know, I do. I would be interested in it because the amount of talent he's got.
Yeah. Do you believe Harry Kane's due a goal to kickstart his golden boot hunt, Phil?
Maybe if we've got a penalty, I reckon.
Yeah.
If we get a penalty, then yeah, obviously Kane. But I reckon Saka might get another goal.
Yeah. He's in good form, so I don't see why not. Before we get in to the game, then of course we'll put the England line to recap. Pickford in goal, back for Luke Shaw, Maguire, Stones and Trippier, Mount, Rice and Bellingham as midfield three, Sterling, Kane and Saka leading the line. We're seconds away from kickoff over in Qatar then, and yeah, looking forward to it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to West Ham Unofficial if you haven't already, become a member of the channel if you would like to as well. And yeah, looking forward to this. Check out our channel sponsors. They're on West Ham Unofficial, SRM Carver and Son, by clicking the link in the description down below. So yeah, the USA lineup just up on screen now. Frankel's mates on the bench, number 9, Jesus Ferreira. So look out for him if he comes on. Frankel, if you're watching, let's go. England in a White House kit. That's very good. Very good. We'll try and keep it to a minimum straight away because this could get serious. Come on, England.
Yes.
Come on,
The Canada game wasn't as serious to you lot.
we are in the zone now. We're in the zone. Lawrence is ready. Everybody is ready. We're just awaiting kickoff now. I'm sure we'll get the elusive countdown now that I can't hear because I've got it on mute. So I don't know who the commentators are. I've saved myself from Jermaine Genius tonight or whoever else.
We have Kevin Kilban and Stephen Caldwell here in Canada. I know
Kevin Kilban.
those two names. Yeah, and we got Tossin Ricketts who used to play, and used to have some guy who played for QPR, but he was useless and got fired.
Oh, here we go then. England have taken a knee and we get underway. England with the kickoff then. Come on, England.
And here we go.
Here we go. So Harry Maguire on the ball, just passing it on the back now. Keep your comments coming in. We do need to see a fast, quick and energetic start, I think, Phil, to really get us going.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Most definitely. You've got to just get off the front foot and then rattle them at the back.
Yeah, of course. We'll all keep a keen eye on Declan Rice tonight, hoping that he has a good game, James.
Yeah, absolutely.
England trying to get the first attack underway on the left-hand side, just tried to boot it up long, and the US made quite a big hash of it there. Matt Turner has ended up kicking it out for a throw-in quite deep into the US's half.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication there.
Yeah, a few jittery nerves there for the US as England take that throw. Luke Shaw takes it, goes to Rice, goes back to Shaw, and he's giving it away. US in the blue shorts and top have it. As they progress forward and always try to use that pace down the right hand side, try to through ball. England comfortably keep hold of it. It's headed back up from the US, but Harry Maguire lumps it back up again. USA win the following second ball and they retain possession. And a free kick given to America. I think we've seen there already, Phil, just that little bit of fate, little bit of pace down that right hand side for America. You know, they could be quite dangerous there.
Yeah, definitely. Looks all right so far. We've just got to monitor that big time. But as long as they can keep hold of the ball, that's the different thing. Otherwise, it's just going to be just be passing the ball up and then just losing it straight away.
Yeah, 100%. So USA with it. I think that's Tim Ream who tried to play a ball through, but it was blocked there. It's gone all the way back to the keeper with Harry Kane pressing. Put the pressure on there, but it's just comfortably lumped up. Declan Rice trying to win the ball back, but he doesn't. And and that's good. It's blocked and it's out by Harry Maguire for a throw. Yeah, just little glimpses so far. We're seeing that they, on the.
Oh, that's a good little pass. Good, cleared it.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a tussle for it now, and England win the throw. It's definitely something England have got to keep an eye on. We haven't got that much pace in the side, James.
No, we don't. But we have, I suppose, the control.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We've got the better players there on paper, so we should be winning this game. But it's just stamping our authority on it early. The throwing's gone to Saka, and looks like he's been pulled down there. But we've still got possession now.
But we don't have the LeBron James of soccer. That's the thing.
Soccer, football. USA with possession.
I have to say that word so Canadians understand what I'm talking about, and I always hate it.
Tim Ream passes out to the left-hand side there. Anthony Robinson on the ball, trying to charge down the left-hand side. Kieran Trippier intercepts, but the ball still keeps on running, and England win the throw. Looks like a big England contingent behind that goal there.
Yeah, there is.
Where are the flags from? Let's see if we recognise any. Any West Ham flags?
Yeah, we'll have to see.
There's a Canada flag. There's a Canada flag.
What's that?
There's a West Brom flag. There's West Brom. There's Bolton.
Ooh. The throw has been just lumped up long. We've managed to keep the possession. From the Saka, Sterling, sorry. Back to Pickford to Stones. Back to Maguire. Come on, let's up the tempo.
Don't pass it round the back. I'm
No.
not having this. All this pass it round the back. Crap.
Trippier chips it over to Harry Kane, who drops into that number 10 role again, who keeps possession. Looks like he's fouled there, and he does win the foul. He's really good at that, and that's, what we're going to predominantly be seeing Harry Kane do, Phil. Dropping in, winning possession, winning the foul, and England retain possession, Phil.
Yeah, that's what he does a lot, doesn't he? So, yeah, he can do that, and then can generate fouls. So, obviously, more free kicks to us. So, good because he can do it well, but hopefully he can start going a bit more further forward, really, and get more balls going to him in the final third. That's what I'd like to see a bit more of, and then he'll probably get a lot more goals that way.
James, where are you? I'll know if England score because all I see is the bottom of Jake's legs. I'm going to go mental. I'm going to go mental. So stay tuned. I'm going to put that in the chat because I don't think.
What's that meant to mean?
Where are you?
Let me have you.
Go on in England. Just a bit of a laboured and slow start to the game so far. Over 5.5 minutes gone, and it's a throw in. This is good where the time is going to be added on here now, because they've taken a good 20 seconds to take that throw in, and they've still got a hold of it there. So Dest on the right hand side.
He's a good player. I do like him.
Are we in favour of the excessive added time for every single time wasting a little stoppage we have in the game? Do we like that?
No, not really. It's not Fergie land, is it?
Phil, do you like it?
I don't even like it or dislike it, really. It's a bit annoying, but...
Wales definitely won't like it.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. That's kick them out of it, but yeah, that's crazy.
Certain. Oh, go on, pressure. Good bit of pressure there.
England with Trippier just on that halfway line down this right-hand side. Come on, it's like watching West Ham take a throw. Give them an option. Harry Kane gets it, tries to chip it over, chips it to nobody. It's just had a bit of a laboured start here, England. We want to get a good attack, get it to those wide areas to Saka and to Sterling, and let's get them running at the USA defence because we just haven't really
done anything.
Do that. Stages with Anthony Robinson on the ball. Passes infield to Pulisic. So he looked to charge forward now the USA with a bit of pace. Here they come on number 5, Anthony Robinson. Back in field to Tyler Adams. Oh, I see. Waiting for my Indian takeaway, important stuff.
I fancy an Indian later, actually.
When you get home, I'll be asking for a full in-depth review and an order, James. But yeah, priorities, fair enough. Another throw. Seem like they're never ending. It's played right through the middle of the park there, and it's picked up by Harry Kane, who passes to Luke Shaw. I think he's got a load of space down that left-hand side.
Let's run with it.
Passes to Saka.
Come on, get forward.
No, back to Maguire. It just seems to be the first instinct is back here, isn't it, really?
Yeah, going back to go forward, I don't really like it.
Because
we're losing yards.
Yeah.
Just go forward.
Do you mind this, Phil, or not?
What, the way we're playing?
Yeah.
Well, we're used to it, really, but I don't see how effective it is because it's giving time for the other team to regroup. You can have a great attack and then you'll end up start, and you'll end up passing it all the way back to the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But I don't know, that's the way he wants to play. But there's nothing wrong with just running with the ball, going forward, and everyone just flooding in there. Yeah. Just get an early crossing.
Yeah, it's
simple
just
stuff, really.
It's just another example there. Bellingham wanted to take that throw quickly, but he waited until Trippier was there. It's just and he's got a heavy touch there. It looks like there was a foul, but I don't think it's been given. It's a pretty firm tackle from Jude Bellingham.
Passing.
No foul.
Around the back.
Come on, England. There we go. Good bit of one-touch football. Here we go then. Jude Bellingham on the right-hand side looks to...
Go on, Jude.
Field pass to Saka.
Go on.
Kane! Oh! It's gone out for a corner. It's deflected and it's out. That's the first real good bit of possession and attack we've got. So a really good bit of one-touch football down the right-hand side. Bellingham gets it, looks to cut back inside as he enters the box. He cuts it back across to Saka, who draws it back. And the shot from Kane, I think, he's just blocked, and it was going.
Blocked.
Oh, it was going towards the keeper, but it was going goalwards, that's for sure. And it's gone out for a corner. And Trippier will look to whip this in, get Harry Maguire's nut on it. England.
I'm 10 seconds behind you also. I just reacted at the same time just so I didn't look stupid.
I think, Jake, you're a few seconds behind me.
Oh, am I?
Or ahead of me, sorry.
Oh, is that? Oh,
It doesn't matter.
The corner was whipped in and Stones can't get his head on it. And Harry Maguire's out on that left wing. Go on, Harry Maguire.
Go on.
He's gone through. Go on. Pass it. Oh, he just couldn't quite get it back across. The shot is well over the bar there from outside of the box. So the ball was whipped in and Stones can't quite get his head on it. But Harry Maguire retrieves it on that left-hand side. Goes past about 3 or 4 players there. But just couldn't quite reach an England shirt. But yeah, that was... he didn't quite look like he belonged there. But... fast, real good bit of play from England, Phil.
Yeah, it's a good little start to the game now. We'll just keep it going, really. That was a good chance for Harry Kane there. So he went out for a corner, and we tried to get it back with Maguire staying forward, but hopefully there's more of this to come.
Yeah, for sure. I talked to you soon. Commentator's curse, Lawrence. Commentator's curse. But the plays up at the ball's all the way back with Jordan Pickford in goal for England. Passes to Stones. But it's just here where we want to get it out and we want to just play a bit more fast, attacking football. It's just all a little bit rolled and a bit laboured. But I suppose that's to be expected. We haven't got too much pace in that back line, have we? Maguire and Stones not taking Tomori is sort of. It's not really got too much oomph in our centre halves, but you just got to hope that when we do get our chances, we are going to take them.
That's right. What minute and second are you on, Jake?
11:40, 11:41, 42.
Oh, so you are ahead.
Yeah. 4 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, that's
You're 12 seconds ahead of me.
Strange. Oh, it's gone from 10 to 12. Oh dear. Anyway, if we score, I'm going crazy. So you just got to go with it, yeah.
Okay,
that's all right. At least I know if we scored or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Little like sneak peek promo. It's with Luke Shaw on the left-hand side. 61% possession so far for England. Raheem Sterling plays it in field to Harry Kane. That's awful. Tries to get out of Saka. Loses possession, but Rice wins it back with the second ball. He's headed at Trippier. He's lost it again. Come on, England. Oh, but Bellingham gets it back. Communication. Good from Bellingham. Good bit of hustle and bustle and bit of swagger about him. That's very good, but USA retain possession.
They will do that a lot.
Yeah, passes back to Zimmerman, who tries a ball through, but he doesn't reach him. And Sterling gets it out to the left-hand side then. Come on, England. I think that's Mount. Sterling, Bellingham. Out to Trippier. We'll get it in. Back to Bellingham. John Stones. Just trying to get away through this sort of USA defence here.
And then passes it all the way back to Pickford.
Yeah. The ball's whipped out to the right-hand side then. The ball's played through to Saka, who gets it in. Oh, my Lord. Harry Kane went for a Richarlison. He went for his
he tried it.
Club teammate.
No,
and it was, of course, unsuccessful and nothing comes of it. But we've still got it on the left-hand side.
Don't know why he's trying to be acrobatic.
No, a bit strange. I think his
especially
big
when
sort of eyes lit up and thought, I'm going to do what my mate Richarlison did the other day. But it's all coming from Saka down this right-hand side. Saka just being held off here by Tim Ream. Kind of cramped ourselves into a bit of a... Yeah, we sort of cramped ourselves into a bit of a corner there. And it's in the hands, whether they're safe or not, of Matt Turner in goal for the USA. Have we been relatively happy with Affairs so far, James?
It's been fair. I'm not saying I'm happy. I'm just content with it for now. But
Yeah, fair enough.
just don't want us to sit back.
Yeah. The issue is if we sit back now and then we do concede a goal or whatever, then we have got to go for it, and that's when we could see some problems, Phil.
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah, no, you've got to. This is why you've got to take your chances. Stop dawdling about just passing it sideways and backwards all the time. You've got to take the chance that you get. Only takes one costly slip up. No, it's not the most stable of defences that we've got in the back four, is it?
No, I agree. Definitely. Just a little bit sloppy there, and USA have it back. Kane holds up the ball really well, passes it on, and it's to Bellingham. Out to the left-hand side. Again, just a little bit. Could have gone a bit quicker there. John Stones plays it to... Go on, Saka. Plays it out to the left-hand side. I believe that's Luke Shaw. Tries to chip it through. It's played back to him. Get it in. Back post, Harry Kane, back post. Oh,
Go on. Good movement. Has to be said.
Not quite clicking there, is it? Just not quite.
But it was, like James said, it was good movement.
Yeah.
But it's just not doing anything with it at the end.
Yeah.
See, look, and just like that, they're on the counter like that. Look how fast they're moving.
Yeah. And they're off there, USA.
Striding.
Ball's whipped in. There we go. Oh, they put the ball in the box. They cause a chance. It's a header. It's sort of a glancing header there from Haji Wright. It does go well wide, but put the ball in the box should cause problems. It's a prime example of it. The first real attempt on goal, really, for the USA. Comfortably wide. Jordan Pickford had it covered, I hope. But yeah, it's just a little snippet of what they can do and what they can produce on the break, James.
Yeah, it showed fast pace and width and a good cross.
Yeah.
They probably took Josh Sargent out because he's been like a ginger Jonathan Kyrie in the last game. So, and anyway, his head's going to burn in the hot Qatar heat, so they're just saving him.
Kane wins the header. He tries to glance it on towards Raheem Sterling, but he doesn't. It's gone over him and into the hands of Matt Turner. Plays it off quickly then. Zimmerman. Musa. Back to Tim Ream. Fulham man plays out to the left-hand side. Then Anthony Robinson looks to progress forward. Saka tries to stop him, but Trippier comes in and collects the ball. Bellingham looks like he's fouled there, and he does win a foul just inside USA's half. Bellingham's looked lively again, boys.
He has, yeah. He's definitely one of the better players so far in this tournament for us.
Yeah.
Wouldn't pass him to get a couple of goals more.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know that they said before the sort of game was on. He wanted to get his goal. He's got it, and he's pretty much going to have. He's going to get a pick and choose where he goes after Dortmund, because he's certainly in the first game for sure given himself another good sort of trial for his potential next club. But definitely the star player, man of the match. Obviously the game against Iran. Hopefully we can see a similar performance tonight.
Hopefully. Be interesting to see who he could possibly go to after Dortmund.
Yeah.
I was going to say Barca just then, but probably not.
No.
I bet it'll be a big club though. It'll be a top club.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Declan Rice on the ball, back to John Stones, who's pressed there. We're playing ourselves into a bit of trouble, passing out from the back, but we've still got it. It's a good little passing, actually. And the ball's lofted over to the right-hand side. Trippier with a good control to Stones. So Rice, who drops in. Yeah, this is sort of going to be a bit of one-touch football when Trippier plays it out. But that's sort of what Rice's role is going to be here, isn't it? It's going to be very much sitting deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to have to.
Sweeping up that defensive work because of how fragile that defence can be, James.
Yeah, that's why I said to you we might play 5 at the back. This is why I said it.
Yeah.
We're not going to play 5 at the back. We're going to have to play someone deeper.
Here you go. The long ball's got to Harry Kane.
Oh, that's better.
He keeps on going. He's progressing forward. Go on, drive, Kane. Saka.
Go on.
To Bellingham. Tries to get past the man, but he doesn't, and he doesn't win the foul, and he's lost it. He's dispossessed. USA have it back. Christian Pulisic. It's a good pass to Musa. And it quickly switches it to the right-hand side. So Gino Dest tries to get it in, but the cross is blocked. He's giving it away again. It's a sloppy England.
Sometimes you've got to question the intelligence of our players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He passes it on. Got a bit of space. Dest there on the right-hand side.
No.
Oh, yeah. And it's, there you go. So Pickford's trying to get him going there. You know, we need a bit
If we're
more.
Are we trying to go into like a deep third here? Because if we're trying to go in a deep third, it's not very straight and compact.
Can someone call Enner Valencia? He's going to win the Golden Boot.
Yeah.
Everyone was
Don't
saying.
sign the player based on how they play in the World Cup, though. Don't sign the player based on how they play in the World Cup. I don't mind him, though. He got 18 goals in 23 games for Pachuca before West Ham signed him.
True.
Give him a call. That's quite good. We'll sign him up.
Hola,
Bring back Saka as well.
Well, West Ham.
Bring the dream team back together, eh? Could you imagine that? Yeah, Pickford did look angry there, you know, because he can see that we're just a little bit laboured with it. Oh, wait, no,
he's got a right to be pissed.
Ball through from Maguire, tries to reach Bellingham, but he loses it. Pulisic with a bit of space. Tries to loft the ball over the top. It's too heavy and it's comfortably caught by Jordan Pickford, who throws it out as Bellingham drops deep to collect it. Saka on the right-hand side. Tries to pass it in, but it's unsuccessful. But we win it back. Kane. Bellingham. Back to Saka. Bellingham into Rice.
Get forward.
Yeah. Stones. Just, you know, Rice is sitting incredibly deep there. We're almost the centre backs drop a bit, and look, you got Maguire up there trying to push up a little bit. You know, even up on the halfway line there, as he again passes it back to Stones. You can
It shouldn't really be.
Rice
It shouldn't be Maguire going forward though. That's what's annoying me. It shouldn't be him doing it.
Yeah, because there, the prime example, Phil, was that Maguire almost went up to the halfway line, and Rice became that third centre back because he was basically in line with Stones, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it's like might as well end up being a flat back five, you know. But I don't know why. That's the thing. He loses that ball at Maguire, and he's halfway up there. He's got to trudge all the way back, and he ain't going to be doing that.
He ain't got much pace.
No.
We are firing it into the midfield. You know, Bellingham's coming quite deep to pick up the ball and got it again. That's Mason Mount. Oh, he's sloppy with possession here. Really, really sloppy. You know, we are getting away with it. A bit of luck and a bit of sort of misjudgment from the US as well, but just not quite sharp enough with the sort of quick passing that we need to see.
Yeah.
But again, no option from a throw. It's like watching West Ham. This is.
I've always thought that for years. Being a West Ham fan and being an England fan is exactly the same thing.
Exactly the same. Same sort of manager, good players, and play like this.
But deep down, you always expect disappointment.
Yeah. Come on. So, John Stones. Oh, crikey, that ball's whipped out to the right, and Trippier just about picks it up, and he's really played it in field into the middle of the park. But he is pushed back by the US. Maguire picks it up again. Tries to hoof it over to the left-hand side. What a touch that is from Raheem. So take him on.
Go.
Contest.
Nice.
Go on. Oh, he's just not quite falling for a man in the middle. Declan Rice has pushed up a bit here and he's passed it back.
That's a good touch. That is a good touch.
Must want it. Keep the pressure on, England. Come on. Stones. Mount's dropped in to pick it up. The ball's lofted over the top again, trying to find Saka. Doesn't reach it eventually, but that's a really poor touch, and he does plays it out of play in the end. Saka, poor touch. It's unlucky. Robinson with the throw. Total receptions, whatever that is. Kane 7, Sterling 5, Trippier 4. It's the new one. Rice wins the header. Mount tries to win the second ball, but doesn't, and somehow the free kick's gone the other way. I'm not sure why. Maybe they're trying to go up for header. It's the USA with the free kick. Do you think USA will be trying to play for the point and be happy with a point here, James? Do you think they would be?
They would be. They'd settle for it.
Yeah. But it's just Phil trying to break them down.
I don't think they'll want it, though.
No, they're definitely going to be going for it. They really want to get the win.
But here they come again. Just trying to weave a way through. Declan Rice is staying with the man here, but
They're allowed to pass. That's what's getting me. They're allowed to pass it. Why are they allowed to move the ball so calmly?
And they've got those couple of yards of space as well all the time, aren't they? You know, they're passing it quite freely and nicely when they get here. You know, in this attacking third, look at the space. Look at the space. So Gino Dest.
That's what Neil Armstrong said to Buzz Aldrin in 1969.
Let's it in. Oh, it's a let off. That is. The ball's been put into the box, and McKenzie with the funny Barnett just puts it to the next stadium. Some huge.
You need to take that.
That's
McKennie.
Much time on the ball, and he's a free man. Trippier's let his man go. How on earth? Right in the middle of the box, we got a man just roaming there freely and being able to, from a low cross, get a shot off like that. And luckily, it was a really poor shot, Phil.
Yeah, we had pretty much every player back there.
Yeah,
and you can't even mark
his face.
Yeah, to be honest with you, he should have scored that, but that was it. Long ball forward.
Just approaching the 26th minute and a bit of frustration from Saka. They want the foul. They're not going to get it. It's a throw into England. 26 minutes gone. England 0, USA 0. Throw-in's taken. It's gone backwards to Stones. Yeah, what a chance, Lawrence. Should have scored. Definitely. Definitely should have scored.
Should have kept that down. Truthfully.
Yeah. Shaw's headed it, but it's gone back to USA. Let's out for that throw. So McKennie got a French flag on it. It looks like it. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Red, white, and blue of the US flag.
Yeah, I suppose. I do like their kit, the US. That's quite nice. But yeah, just showing that chance again. Just the amount of space that they're getting there, leaving players so open in the box and outside the box, and Pickford's going ballistic there, and rightly so. Something that we do not want to see. And we've lost it again. What a free kick. It's all getting a bit sloppy and for England here, isn't it? Trippier just with a rash challenge here, trying to win the ball back, doesn't get it, commits the foul. Keep your comments coming in, guys. Hopefully you're watching the game on the telly and got us on the commentary. I can guarantee we're better than Sam Matterface and Lee Dixon. The place to be is right here on West Ham Unofficial. For all your World Cup content, at least 3 World Cup watch-alongs a week we'll be bringing to you every other day in the week. Maybe some weekend ones as well. Who knows?
Oh, yikes. The comments on Twitter about McKennie. Can't repeat it.
Well, we will leave it there then. We'll leave it there. Come on then. USA just with it on the right-hand side now. No, we've been possession back, but they get it back. We're just winning it and then losing it again, and it's not good. Robinson on the left-hand side plays it, and look at the space. He's played it back to Robinson. To Musa. He takes a pot shot, and it's deflected, and it's just gone straight down the throat of Pickford, thankfully.
Yikes.
It's a block there from Declan Rice. Half blocked it comfortably into Pickford's hands. Again, it's been...
I really caught it. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure, John. I am very, very sure. Lawrence with his US flags. Lawrence, what have you made of it so far, mate? John Stones.
Trippier's having a shocker of a game here.
Yeah, he hasn't been great, has he?
No.
Talking Trippier, he plays it back. It's a really, really heavy pass, and Declan Rice is lucky enough to retrieve it there. Well done, Rice. Good stuff. It's gone to the left-hand side. Shaw. Played it into Mount. Come on. It's just too slow. And loses the ball. Dispossessed, and it's into the hands of Matt Turner. It's going to be, I'll tell you what, it's going to be difficult to break this side down here, I think, you'll say.
Tough nut to crack.
I think so. I really do. Yeah. I agree. England giving a lot of space. They are, especially when the US have progressed into that final third a few times. It's been worrying, Lawrence, really, really worrying. But hopefully we've just got that bit more quality in the final third, maybe.
Mount's been non-existent in this game, really. He's not helping Bellingham out.
No, he's not. Rice is just sitting. Of course.
Yeah.
What he's doing.
Waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, he's doing a job. Predictions changed to 0-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not been a great first 30 minutes, I've got to say. And
Truthfully.
free kick to the USA. I'm happy with what I've seen so far. So would I be if I'm a US fan. I'd be more than happy.
Well,
Scottish flag in there in the stadium. Well, it's just left it on in there. Any John Stones on the US man. It's just left it on him. And it's a free kick in their own half. Tim Ream to take it. Just passing it short to his centre back counterpart Zimmerman.
Right.
Out to Dest on the right hand side.
Yep.
Back to Zimmerman. The US are loving this. We're not pressing them. We're not showing any quickness about us. It's very, 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 very lethargic. We're playing into the USA's hands here, Phil.
there we are. It is like feels like they're just here for fun, really. So they're just happy no matter
It's not
what.
an easy game.
Yeah.
There's a lot more. Obviously, there's a lot more pressure with England, which you get in every single tournament.
Yeah, perhaps Lawrence missed a good point. Foden should have started for England, maybe in the replacement of, you'd say, Sterling.
Get Mount
Saka played really well, or Mount.
Maybe put Rashford on in second half if Sterling's going to be non-existent.
Yeah, yeah. You'd think.
I haven't seen Sterling do anything.
No, come on, Trippier on the right hand side looks to find Saka, but he puts it in. It's cleared away. Trippier wins it back though. He's passed it back to Stones. Maguire, bit of a heavy touch, but he's still got it. Passes to Stones, back to Pickford, and here we go again. Ball's hoofed up long in the region of Sterling. That big number 9 we've got up on the left rank. Sterling is going to win everything. Mount loses it. McKennie, sorry.
Oh, nice.
Rice has stayed with him. But look at the space there on the edge of the box. Lucky it was a bit of a bad touch. Pulisic on the left-hand side. Takes a shot. Did I go off the bar?
Ooh, yeah.
Off of the bar.
Off the bar, yeah.
McKennie's causing those problems.
Bit of an unexpected shot there, and somehow he gets it through. And Pickford have it covered. We're just seeing the replay here again. Too much space.
Hell.
Yeah, he's hit the bar.
Doing me bloody head in this.
He drilled that. I tell you what, if that was down a bit, I don't think Pickford was getting to that. We might have done. Again, another reason to be worried, Phil.
Well,
Don't sit back. Why are we are sitting back and inviting him on? McKennie should not be on the wing. He does not go that far. We have let him come there.
Again, we just hoofed it up in the region of Kane and Sterling, and we've lost it. Oh, who's that? Somebody's gone down there.
Is that Kane?
Oh, Kane's gone down. I think it's just an impact. I think he's just holding his hamstring, hopefully. Yeah, I think he's all right.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'd be in pain if I feel like that.
Yeah, plenty of discontent on Twitter. Plenty of people. Andy saying Mount off, Foden on. Many people are saying on there. Another letter.
Yeah, well, we're all speaking what we think.
Post certainly, but we've won this free kick from that resulting Harry Kane foul. We'll look to head it towards the back poster. I think that's where Maguire is situated. There's 4 blokes there now. Someone only needs one of you to take it. They will be delighted with a 0-0. Getting a point and getting out and going to face Iran. They'll be happy with a point. 100%. I think USA.
The oil derby.
The ball whipped into the back post. Maguire can't get it anywhere, and USA retain possession.
There's a Czech Republic flag actually in the US end.
So,
Crazy. Is Suchek there? And if he is, why is he in the US end?
Rice.
Got the wrong ticket.
Again, Rice
Maybe
is
the Americans don't know who he is.
attacks here. He is, his first pass is to go back there, innit? You need to get him getting the ball and progressing with it a bit, kickstarting these attacks.
Come on.
Pickford's come up with his box to collect it here. But again, just holding on to the ball for 6 or 7 seconds. It's not helping anyone.
There's no need for it at all.
Got so many good attacking players there, and it seems like we're just drowning them, doesn't it? This is, it was a good performance against a poor Iran side. I think we're seeing more of this sort of Nations League disaster class we saw last year in this game. 16 people watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to West Ham Unofficial if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Let's see how many likes we're up to. Let's try and get up to 20 again. England, they come on the attack. Come on. On that left-hand side.
Doorbell.
Oh,
it's a bit of a scramble. Still got it.
oh.
Pass back to Mount, who whips it in, and it's straight down the keeper's throat. 13 likes.
Oh.
You want to get up to 20 likes at least. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Well done, Stones.
Can we at least try and do something from open play? Look at that. Pulisic just straight on it. Maguire.
He's just stopped there. Oh, no.
We slag off Maguire when he plays for United, but he's but he's actually done a decent job in this game.
Mm.
It's that Yorkshire blood. He's from Sheffield. John Stones is from Barnsley. And Trippier's played for Barnsley. My granddad was from there. So I know the accent. And Luke Shaw's not from Barnsley.
Sorry.
I'm from Doncaster, so I know Barnsley pretty well.
There we go.
What's it like?
Shite.
Thought so.
Which is why I moved to Canada.
Don't blame you.
Where are you from?
USA with it. Like a bit of a handball there. It's not given. Oh, it's given. There we go. Handball.
Handball.
On the free kick for that. See, look, Rice is playing as that third centre half there now, and we can't afford to be doing that, I think.
Definitely not.
What's going on there in a second? And didn't have a break. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Touchdown!
Touchdown.
Field goal.
Play some soccer. John just saw your bet and split West Ham 1, USA 1, literally. 0-0, Lawrence, so West Ham 0, USA 0. I tell you what, this is worse than the first half and USA Wales.
Who's getting the first home run for the US? Do you reckon?
Got the throw in. McKennie with it. What's he doing there? He's just used one of the cameraman's jackets to wipe his hands.
Didn't even ask permission.
That's brilliant. There you go. Long throw into the box.
3-pointer.
We look clueless. What are we doing? Get to it. And he's turned him there. Oh, I don't like him getting one-on-one there, but well done, Stones. Good defensive work. And he's put it out for a corner. I was waiting for the ref to shout strike when Pulisic hit the bar. But USA have a corner. I'd like to bring the defenders up, try and get something from this for sure. And to be fair, they wouldn't. I don't think it would be totally undeserved either.
Definitely not. No.
Pulisic puts the ball in. It's not in a bad area, but it's headed away comfortably by Maguire. Could have done with going a little bit deeper. We've won the free kick, however. Referee's making that very firm adamant. Free kick.
Come on.
There we go. First instinct, get a free kick. Back.
That's it. That's the
Pickford
English
drills it out to Trippier. First instinct, back. Stones. What's he going to do? He's going to pass it to Rice. Right, go forward, Rice. Trippier, go forward. Whee! And we've lost it.
Classic.
USA with the ball. Let's pass that to Sergio Dest on the right hand side then. Got it through on the right hand side. He found a bit of space. Oh, and the ball's put into the box. It's a little bit deep, luckily. And we've won back players. Right, Rice, drive. Go on, Rice, go. It's played in field. Good pass. Gets to Kane. Mount. Back in field. Good pass. Well done. Forward to Saka.
That's it.
Go on, that's better.
Oh my, that's rubbish.
This is better.
That is rubbish.
Yeah.
No, but that move was a lot better.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, a little bit. Go on, James.
America's starting that "I believe that we will win" chant.
Oh, God.
Where's that Seattle Sounders fan that goes "Fight and win"? Where is
I was
he?
just thinking of that.
He better be there. Otherwise he's wasting his talent.
Nobody shouted, "Get in the hole!"
Get in the hole.
Oh dear. USA goes to Junior Dest on the right hand side. He's looked at getting him back in field.
Nice back heel.
Tackle him! Oh, and he
Don't be
tries
afraid.
to crossed and it's deflected and it's gone out for a corner. But Maguire just sort of stood off him there and just let him come into the box.
I can see America getting a goal in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, just before half time, be typical, wouldn't that?
Mm.
Canada have been fined for bringing a hockey sticks on the pitch during their last match. There we go.
Yeah, but Lawrence, Canada's good at ice hockey. That's the thing.
Pulisic has gone over to the other side this time. Let's see if he can put in a better corner. That's in a good area, but there's no one there. That's a good corner, no one there. They go, look, Pickford getting out. Pickford's running past the centre halves. Let's get up and let's go, England.
Pickford's got a right to be pissed off at his defence.
Yeah, I would be.
They're leaving him out to dry.
Yeah. Adams takes a throw for the USA. He's passed it back. Right, get out, England. Let's press them. Let's have a bit of intensity. Come on. Otherwise, it's going to be a long, long game.
It's just like North Korea, man. We got no reliable press.
USA with the ball in midfield. Pulisic. Oh, come on. Tim Weir passes out to the right-hand side. Come on. Sergio Dest whips the ball in. Oh, and the header is wide. And again, it's going crazy. Come on, England.
Christmas sat in the World Cup.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's sat here with a hoodie. It's dark outside. Sat here watching the World Cup.
I know, I'm cold.
Yeah, it's very, very strange. Yeah, a very, very strange performance from England as well. Just sort of back to what we saw in the Nations League last year. Just been very defensive, very laboured, very pedestrian.
No, this is just a typical England performance.
Yeah. Does it remind you of anything or anyone, Phil, James? Struggling a little
Reminds
bit.
me of a team. A certain
team. I don't know who.
Yeah, what's that team called? The one that plays in purple?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe really negative football. Here you go, England. Right, Bellingham.
What are they called? Like East End or something? Yeah, them.
The ball's put in and it's saved by Matt Turner. The USA
He's got to make changes at half time.
Oh, definitely. He's got to mix things up.
It's criminal if he doesn't.
I've just got a funny feeling he's going to wait till like the 55th, 60th minute to do a Moyes.
Well, yeah, if it was Moyes, it'd be the 88th minute.
Oh, there we go.
If it was Moyes managing England, we would be absolutely screwed.
Right, come on, here we go. So, Rice called for the ball. Go, Rice. Forward. Come on. Right, and forward again. Mount. There we go. Right, and again. Again, it just feels like we can't get out of second gear here, isn't it? Saka. Well done. Bellingham. Can we find a bit of space? Come on, Bellingham. He whips it in. Good ball. Oh, no one's there. No one's there. It was a really good ball whipped in. Sterling. Plays a 1-2. Go on. Shaw. Put it back. Shoot. Oh,
Go.
that's better, England. Shaw gets the ball. He runs past the player, and then he gets to the ball and he pulls it back to Saka, and he can't quite guide it. Goal was that's good there from Luke Shaw.
Better.
Much better.
I'm happy with that move.
Just not the right technique for the shot there from Saka. I said the other night to Sean, let's see what Bellingham does against better players. Yeah, he's been one of the better players so far, but I mean, it's not that difficult. They've all been pretty poor, but yeah, he has not been as good as he was against Iran for sure.
Put Benrahma on. Do something.
on the 65th minute, tell him to go and do something again.
Put Fornals on.
1 minute added time. Oh my god.
Only a minute.
That must be a record. We've got to do bingo. Nobody would have guessed that. Nobody would have guessed that. Right, come on then. So now we've got 50 seconds now. Let's go forward. Let's try and get something for these last 40 seconds. Come on. Out to the left-hand side. We don't really want the half-time break. We just started doing something. Go on, ball through. Shoot! Oh, and the shot's taken early and it's saved. Mason Mount with a shot just outside the box. It's saved by Matt Turner. We really don't want half time here now, England. Just
I really didn't want Mason Mount to take that shot because now it's going to convince Saki to keep us on in it.
That's like.
Oh, thank you, corner.
Just flick the switch.
Probably the best chance, really.
Phil, flick the switch. Look a bit better, yeah?
Yeah, that's it now. But now we're starting to get. If we start to get a momentum now, which is good, but it's at the wrong time.
Right, exactly. Yeah, England corner. Perfect time to score if we do now. Come on, quality really ball into the box. Come on, England. Kieran Trippier is going to take it. Right footer is going to try and bend it in. Maybe try and test Matt Turner. Not a very good keeper.
Come on, Trips.
Puts it in. Tries to test the keeper. Straight down his throat.
Standard.
Yeah. I mean, I was good. There we go. That is it for the first half. Let's score England 0, USA 0. It's been a pretty poor half of football, to say the least. Let's go for some half-time thoughts then, Phil.
It's not great at all. You're not. US should be. They should probably be ahead, to be honest with you. They looked really lively when they got on the ball. They've had some decent chances. We've had a couple, but it's just come at the wrong time of the half. So I don't know. We could be slugging it for the next quarter, if this is American football or where it is. Now, second half, hopefully, we can up the momentum a bit more.
Yeah. Half-time thoughts, James?
Annoyed, really. I think we should have just been better overall. I mean, a few players, the players that are getting credit for me are Pickford and Maguire because they've kept us in it. It's bad enough when our attacking players are having to help back and defend, and our defensive players having to go forward. The US isn't doing that; they're just letting their attackers go forward with all the freedom. So we've got to change it.
Yeah, for sure. Changes. James has just alluded to them there. Phil, any more changes you think that Southgate will be tempted to do at half time?
I don't think he'd be tempted to do anything really. We know what we should. We know what he should do, but he ain't going to do it. If you get Mount off, get Foden on, you've got a bit more. Someone who can actually run with the ball. But what's the point if it's just going to be the same old? Yeah, you're going to get Maguire's going to be playing further forward than Rice.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's not looking good.
Yeah, it's sort of been frustrating because we are playing a back five and it's Rice playing in that back five as sort of third centre back. We need a bit more quality down the wings. I think I take Sterling off and maybe for a Rashford just for a bit more pace and a bit more go. And Foden I bring on for Mount as well, but. It's not been a great half of football, to say the least. Our pony, says John. Mount off, Foden on, I agree, usual suspect. American point of view, Lawrence says happy with the first half, not bad. Yeah, for a soccer team. Yeah. I mean, both sides have had some chances. I mean, America have had a couple. That header and that McKennie cross that came in that he put over the bar. That Saka chance, and we've had a couple of other half chances as well, but I think we're relatively lucky to be going in 1, to be going in 0-0. And we need to see big changes in this second half, or I've just got a funny feeling we might see the USA nick it, which we do not want to see.
Definitely not.
Of course we don't.
But anyway, right, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We will be back at 5 to 8 to talk about or lead up to the second half. So we'll be back at 5 to 8. Enjoy the rock tunes, and we will catch you
Put us on charge
on West Ham Unofficial. See you soon.
in a minute. I'll put it.
There we go. DJ Rusty B has stopped his music, and we are back for the second half. Wow, the best thing about that was a 5-minute break just then, Phil.
That was quick, didn't it?
Yeah. It's been not good. We're just going to bring Rob on to talk about the first half. Rob, can you hear us? We'll just try and get Rob to talk about the first half. I'm not quite sure we got him there, but we'll work on that. But overall, Phil, what would you like to see change in this second half, or what do you think needs to change in order for England to pick up all 3 points tonight? Because it's not looking good.
Not looking good. You need to change a couple of attacking players. Obviously, Kane's going to be a mainstay, so you need to get have to get Foden to come on for Mount, and I think Sterling off, Rashford on, and just get the ball, just run with it, and everyone else just run forward. Yeah. You know, it's as simple as that. Yeah, and then just get crosses in.
I think one of the main issues is you know, it happens with West Ham, and we just look so lethargic on the ball, and sort of when we're going forward, the first instinct is to go back. You know, with Declan Rice sitting so deep, he's going back, and it's Maguire and Stones and Trippier and Shaw, and they're most of the time going back, and it's just a little bit meh in it, and that needs to change, and we need to be a bit more, you know, attacking and a bit more positive on the ball in order to create chances and score goals. You know, it's as simple as that.
Yeah, that's the thing. England, you know, individually, these players are really good at, you know, in their respective positions. Utilise the best of their abilities by playing to their strengths. Get forward. Yeah. That's what we're good at. That's, you know, when you see Stones and Maguire, they're passing it out, or they're trying to do a tackle or just clear it. You know, it doesn't really fill you up with much confidence, really. Yeah. Just look at the movement of them. They're just sticking their leg out and just hoping for the best.
Yeah. Do you think obviously there's a difference from this from the game we've seen against Iran? Do you think it's just been we've played poorer, or do you think it's been, you know, the opponent we've come up against has made us look, you know, worse than what we were a few days ago against Iran?
I'd say the opponent, really.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing with England. You know, we're always good at, you know, playing against a smaller team, so to say. When you play against a bigger team, it's a completely different story. US have got better players than Iran. They play it, and they're a better team.
You can hear me, Jake, but I can't hear you.
Oh, just.
I can hear you, Rob.
Oh, we can hear you. Just talk. Oh, I tell you what, we'll try. Just
got no sound whatsoever.
Okay, we'll try and get that sorted. Phil, final score prediction.
Oh God! Well, I don't think it's going to be 2-1 to us now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it stayed 0-0.
Let's hope for a better second half, anyway.
Yeah. Cheers.
It's a bit of a one-way conversation.
Okay, Rob. We'll keep. Yeah. Cheers. Technical difficulties. It's always here, isn't it? McKennie played well for the US. Any other players you think played well for the US that stood out to you, Phil?
I suppose Pulisic looked all right when he got on the ball. We had a couple of chances. Thought Riemann, Robinson linking up well together like they do for their club. Doing all right on that left side. That's about it, really. Turner's just had it simple. Just picks the ball up, throw it out, starts an attack.
They haven't really had to do much to look the better side, have they? How poor we've been.
No, not really, have they? They don't have to do much at all, really, because they probably know where our weaknesses are.
Yeah.
So you don't really, in those situations, you don't really have to go out in full force, really. You can go out just in second gear and get past easily enough. That's what we do when we, like, let's say with West Ham, if we were playing like a really small team in the cup, that's how, you know, we don't have to get out of second gear to get a performance in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just been a not very good sort of day at the office so far. Games tomorrow: Poland, Saudi Arabia, France and Argentina both in action tomorrow. Argentina obviously looked to bounce back against Mexico, and Denmark, France. That'll be an interesting game. Make sure we will have a look at that. We might be back tomorrow for that one. We never know. So what you've got to do, we might be doing a watch along tomorrow. So stay tuned. Turn on the notification bell to be notified every time we go live or upload a video to the channel. We're going to predominantly be doing World Cup content, and then obviously if and when England do get kicked out, we will revert, of course, back to West Ham content. But for the time being, we will get ready. We're going to bring James back on as the players are heading back out onto the pitch. James, what sort of reaction do you want to see in this second half?
A positive one. First and foremost, I want to see a bit more just intensity, really.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. That's what we need. Just looking to see whether there's any changes at half time. Can't see any. Sterling still on the pitch.
Same.
Trippier, no, I don't think there's any changes. I think they're going out. Nil changes for the second half. Kane doesn't look 100%. Get him off for Wilson. Maybe, just maybe, we might see Wilson come on just for that added sort of striker nous, because Kane's not offered anything up front. Obviously, we know he's got to start captain and everything else. He's brilliant for England, but he hasn't done much tonight. He's dropped in, he's picked it up, but he's been dealt scraps, hasn't he? To be honest to him.
Yeah, if you're not getting the service, you're never going to look like you're doing anything at all. He's just playing a little bit more deeper, isn't he?
Yeah.
Trying to pass it back to try and make a move go forward. Shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, 100%. Let's take some comments. Kicked off. Here we go then. Forward a second half. USA with the kickoff. WC 58 says Bellingham and Mount need to support Trippier and Saka because they're too isolated. I agree. We're not giving much support up there. We do need to get closer to Kane. Yeah, cannot disagree. Anyway, second half kicking off. Then I'm going to change my banner. Here we go. Then latest score, of course, is England 0, USA 0. Definitely looking for a reaction in the second half. The ball's put into the box on the left-hand side for USA, and it's headed away quite comfortably. It's out for a throw-in. Declan Rice with that header. Throw-in. Anthony Robertson will look to maybe put another one in. Just waiting for something in. A little bit of a delay. Come on. Fast start, England. So, America just with that throw, trying to get it out, and it's out for another throw in to USA. Right down in that corner now. Oh, come on, win it back, England. Just giving them a bit of time there. We're not letting them get across him, which is good, and we're pushing them back. Good stuff, England. Played all the way back. That's good. It's good. Try and push them back up the field. Right now, let's press. Go to the keeper. Press. Come on, England. Get up the pitch.
Oh.
Come on. So USA centre half just with the ball. Obviously unchanged. 4-1-2-3 formation it says on there, but it's played more like a back five. John says, just like fish and chips, the guy asked me if I wanted to. Very good, John. Very good. Not quite sure what that means, but battered. Does it mean battered?
Battered.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Very good. Right then. England just trying to retain possession now. It's gone out for a throw-in to England. Right, let's get it moving quicker. Come on, England. Intensity. Attacking.
Yeah, press.
It's take forever. Look, there's nobody there. Give him an option. Give him an option at the throw.
See what I mean with Kane? Look how far back he has to go.
Oh, exactly. Right, here we go. Push up a bit. Now Trippier on the right-hand side. Progresses forward. Saka. Come on. Tries to fit through Trippier. Right idea. Can't execute it, but here come USA on the break. Go to him, Rice. Go to him. He's letting him go on. He's got a bit of pace here. He's going to beat him for pace every day. Oh, don't cut back. Don't cut back. Good block. That's a great block. I think that was John Stones there.
Yeah.
And the corresponding shot after that is over the bar from McCann. So a good bit of attacking play there. Didn't help him out. Come on. Let's get going.
See, look how it's just so easy for America to be attacking like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Just need to see more of that attacking play. Now that was the right idea from Saka. Try and get it back to Trippier, then hopefully put the ball into the box. Wasn't quite there on that occasion. Don't play out from the back. Well done. It's very firmly hoofed up long by Jordan Pickford.
Hey.
And we get that ball. Second, third ball, well done. It's just about reached there by the England man. Bellingham. To Sterling, who's got a man up his back, but he still holds possession. He's played it back to Stones. Maguire calling for it. Plays it through. Saka. Just trying to find that perfect opportunity to put it in the box. Sterling. Go on, Sterling. He's run through. Oh, and he's just cut off by the defender. That's a good bit of flair and a good bit of go that we just didn't see in that first half, Phil.
That's it. That's that nice little bit of movement, but it amounts to nothing really when there's nothing at the end of it.
Yeah.
But it's trying to look like it's something positive. But I need the whole team to be doing this.
Exactly.
I mean, you're getting two men on you, and there's no one around you.
Yeah.
Just running into no man's land.
Yeah. Nobody fair. Simon is here. Simon, made of it, mate. It's not been great, has it? What have you made of Sterling? Chelsea boys playing well. Sterling. Who else is there? Mount.
Pulisic.
Pulisic played all right.
It's not terroristic football, isn't it? Really, it was.
Hopefully we got this. Hopefully. I hope you will. USA coming forward. Yeah. I was going to say, he hasn't been great today. He hasn't been great. Pulisic's been all right. It's been one of the bright sparks for USA. Hope you're well, though, Simon. Are you enjoying the break? Or do you want Chelsea back? And that's a really poor pass from the USA. Trying to find Dest on this right-hand side, but it's well clear of him, and it's out for a throw into England. Yeah, Rice is almost just sat in as that third centre-back we were talking about a little bit earlier, Simon. He's just really sat in there, and I don't know whether he hasn't been given the licence or he just hasn't at all gone forward. He's just been a little bit non-existent now,
I think you'll probably just see more of the off-the-ball stuff that he's going to be doing as an impact, really.
There he is. Rice passes it on to Saka, right? Look at all that space out there. Come on.
There you go.
Run into it. Saka. Ooh, that's a good tackle, I think. Yeah, good tackle. Right, there we go. We got the ball. When we ran, we used our pace and we went. Yeah, I think we all lost, Simon, to be honest. We were all like, we don't want a break. And then we're like, yeah, we quite like the break. That was good. That was good play from Saka in England to get us up the field. Now we've got a call. Now we've got a throw in, sorry. Trippier with it. They're going to go long or play it short, give him an option. He does. He plays it back. It's gone all the way back to Maguire. Oh, we've lost it. So you watch him on the break. Just trying to poor pass. And Shaw comfortably passes it back to Pickford and goal. He lofts it over to Trippier. It's a great ball. He finds Trippier quite easily there. Again, it's just at a walking pace. Come on. Let's get the ball. Let's pass it on. Let's play quickly. Rice back to Stones. Into Bellingham. See, even look how deep Bellingham is. Rice went out to the right a bit and Bellingham's automatically come really deep in. Go on, we found him here. Go on. The ball over the top is a poor touch. And Matt Turner comfortably has it and space there. Now Sergino Dest on this right-hand side for the USA. Passes it on to McKennie. Plays it infield. That's a good tackle from Maguire. Helps us win the ball back. Back to Pickford in goal. There's an injury here for USA. James, can you hear us?
I can, yeah.
What have you made of it so far, second half?
A little bit better in spells, really.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just we've just had a little bit more attacking go about us. We haven't created any clear cut chances, but it's been a little bit more positive minded, a little bit better. Who's your substitutes? We were talking about Mount for Foden Sterling for
Rashford.
For Rashford. So basically, hook off all the Chelsea boys. Weir there was a man who was injured. It's not up, and we're ready to get play back underway. But yeah, you feel that we need to get these subs. You know, you'd say now 55, 60 minutes want to be making these subs.
Yeah, get them going now. They'll get to their then they'll get to their best of it 2 hours within the next 20 minutes, as if they were coming on now. You know, so they can get up to the speed of the game.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they need time to get into it.
Yeah, you just don't want to get these players just really worn out, and then get the subs on.
Yeah,
it's just not enough time.
Or maybe we might see the standard Antonio for Scamacca.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Rice with the ball, lobs it over to. Who's that? Was that Luke Shaw? Who's
Sure, yeah.
Passed it on there. See, look how deep Harry Kane is there. Kane picks up the ball. He passes it on. Mason Mount, who's out on this left-hand side, tries to turn Dest, but he can't. He can't get past him. Going back to Maguire. First half summary, James. Hope you heard the first half summary. The Booner was full of flavour and the Madras blew my socks off, all soaked up by the Nan. Thanks, Nan. That's the game, by the way. You haven't missed much, James. Getting an Indian was definitely the better shout of the two.
Yeah, forget about the football. I'm more interested in the curry now.
Yeah. Phil's eyes have lit up. Just watched awful football for 55 minutes and a bit of curry talk. We love it.
I made a nice Booner as well the other week.
Balls tried to be fed through there. I can't quite get it through. Yeah, I'd agree. So something about the subs, I think. Here you go. Stones. Plays the ball over. And he finds Luke Shaw. Back to Maguire. Rice, sorry, not Maguire. Back to Rice. And tries a hopeful ball there, Stones. That's cut out by America. But we've won it back. Well done, Saka. Oh, is that a foul? Given a foul. That was good by Saka to get back and try and win the ball back. Just a bit of fight and a bit of passion and desire there. We want to see more of that from England.
I don't even think that was a foul, really. It looked like he got the ball.
No, I didn't really see too much of a foul there, to be honest. So, Dest takes the ball infield, ends up passing it back. Yeah, James, you definitely haven't missed much, mate. You're better off having a curry. USA passing around about Tim Ream with the ball currently. Keep subscribing. Try hit that like button. We're on 15 likes. Come on, people. 15 watching. Hit that like button. 17 watching if you haven't already. Smash that like button. Possession stats. We've had 53% of it. US to 34, 13 in contest. So we haven't completely dominated the possession. They have had 35% of it. Rest in contest. Whatever that was, that means. Yeah. Got this place right here, McKenny. Oh, look how easy that is. Plays it through. Here we go. Oh, that's great Bellingham. I tell you what, that's brilliant. Bellingham with a good interception there. Nice. There's way too much space in and around the box. It's a really good cut by Bellingham, who cut the ball coming into the box out.
Excellent interception.
Yeah, brilliant. Very, very good. Much needed as well. Because we look like we were under a bit of pressure there, Phil.
Yeah, we are. If they carry on like this, it will be a goal soon.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
You feel it's probably going to go USA's way, isn't it? You know.
I hate to say it, but I think so.
Yeah.
They just been confident throughout the game.
Yeah. If there's ever a game to compare to West Ham season from another team, it's this. Here come the USA. Right. He's got that bit of fight, got a bit of hunger. Oh, he tries that shot from just outside of the box. And I think that was a deflection and it's gone up for a corner. Pulisic wants that quickly. He wants to get it going here for USA. They feel like they're building something here, the US. Good block from Rice. Yeah. Pickford is again not happy. Slick back hair. Look at that. Hi, Danny. US fans really getting up here behind that goal. This would be massive for them, wouldn't it? Pulisic puts it in. Oh, that's a great header from Maguire because I think that's Dest who was really coming in down that side there.
Yeah, I got to start here.
Oh, been out muscled.
My laptop at the same time.
Oh,
Hang on, my extension cord. Oh.
was that Bellingham? Was that a foul there? Because he put it in the end. Let's have a look at this again. So the ball was whipped in. It's a good header from Maguire.
I'm getting back to the usual position, fellas.
Cool. Yeah, because Tim Ream was coming in there. Let's try and get that, I think.
I think the US are still threatening. I mean,
Oh,
it's just
definitely.
always in the last minute we're having to hold them back.
It's the
How
internet.
much longer can we do it?
Is the internet still down in Wales? We look flat. We do. Yeah, we really, really do. Lawrence has some hope.
He has every right to have hope.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Bellingham went flying. He did. That's gone out for another corner. Backs against the wall here. We're being put against that wall. Pulisic, he's nodding his head. He feels like there's something coming here, and I don't blame him.
Right.
We believe that we can win. I wonder if they'll produce any limbs if they score beyond the goal. I wonder whether they know what limbs are.
One of the American supporters dressed up like George Washington.
Oh, they treated it like a fancy dress party. Another ball in from Pulisic. They've had plenty of corners. That was in a good area, and it's managed to be headed up into the air. Still not out of the box. One of the second, third headers has got it out, but it's got a bit of space. That's very good from Harry Kane to get it out. It's out for another corner.
No, we're still looking shaky, even defending these corners.
Yeah.
Maguire's putting some very, very crucial, very crucial headers and clearances away. So this is the USA's fifth corner, I think, to England's two. Pulisic wants to get it going again. Here he comes. Can he put another good one in? They're gonna be a threat here. It's another good one. It's another header from Maguire. He's still got it, USA. There's the other side there, but look at the space. Look at the space, and well done, Harry Kane intercepts it well. Harry Kane looks to get it and run, but he loses it again. Maguire has a use after. He's been good tonight for me. Harry Maguire, he's been solid. Yeah, he hasn't progressed with the ball and been quick with it, but defensively he's done his job. Maguire having a top game, another corner. They keep on coming. They're piling the pressure on the USA. Still England 0, USA 0, 61st minute. USA currently with it, passing it on the back.
Yeah.
Even when they pass it from the back, it looks more progressive.
Well, it does, doesn't it? Balls lofted over to Dest, who heads it straight away back in field. Rice tries to win that back, tries to hustle and get it back, but he doesn't. He manages USA to pass it back. Make subs noise. I mean, Southgate. That's probably up there for comment of the night so far, Simon. Peter's not here. James hasn't made a very good standard comment of the night yet. You're up there, Simon. You're up there. Oh, the shot from outside of the box, and that's a great header from Maguire because I think the USA man was getting there. Maguire again. If you didn't know better, you'd think it was the Hammers playing. Yeah, definitely.
Paul Nevin, innit?
Sorry, James?
I think it's Paul Nevin, innit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's there. He's everywhere, isn't he? Foul committed there by Mount on, I think that was Tyler Adams, yeah. They've got a free kick. Will they try and get this into the box? Or are they going to play it short at the USA? Look at them. Look. They believe, the USA fans. They believe. They've played it short, the US. Come on. Tyler Adams. Just we're being dominated in possession here. We are on the back foot, and we don't seem to be getting out of that back foot,
Forced turnovers.
Another corner for the USA. What's that, 6th or 7th? It's coming here, boys. It's coming.
I hope something's coming.
Yeah, Christmas month today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
Do you know what made it really more Christmassy? When we was talking during the ad break, that Coca-Cola advert came on with the truck.
Oh yeah,
That's when you know your
Very
Christmas
famous
is on.
Gandhi quote, that's famous Gandhi quote. You know it's Christmas when the Coca-Cola advert comes on TV. He actually said that in 1946.
Lawrence says Moyes will need to make some
And John
changes.
Lewis. And the John Lewis advert.
Oh, crikey! The ball was whipped in, and I think Pickford was a little bit concerned now whether that was just going to whip in there. Let's have a look at this again. It's an in swinger, and nobody got anywhere near it. Pickford was in no man's land, tries to make a desperation sort of effort to save it. We ended up getting the free kick out of it. I ended up getting the goal kick because he doesn't touch it. Moyes will need to make some changes. Southgate on the phone to Moyes for advice. No, he's in the stand probably, Moyes. He's out there, isn't he? He's out there in Qatar. Get Ben Rama on.
Free Ben Rama.
Free Ben Rama. That's a good comment. That is. You're up there with comment of the night, Scott. Ball, another corner. Oh, so it's corner. It's whipped in. It's headed away from England. Right, come on. Let's gain some possession. That's a free kick.
Why have we not made changes yet? I do not know.
I know. What are we now? Approaching the 65th minute. And we still haven't made any changes. Come on, Moyes. Southgate. But again, look, we need a goal here. We need to be beating this side, and we've got a free kick, and we're just no, not him. Oh my God, he's bringing Jordan Henderson on. Oh my God.
What? Surely not.
No.
Why?
Oh my God, I don't believe what I'm saying.
You only put him on when you're 5-0 up.
What happened last time you put Jordan Henderson on in a big game, Gareth, eh?
Right, that's it.
People flipping out. Why was
Come on, England.
That's it. Southgate's got to go.
Don't bring Henderson on.
I can imagine every pub and every household in England all moaning when they saw that.
Oh, Simon's got to come out of the night. Just waiting for it.
Oh, is that Grealish? Looks like he's getting ready to come on.
Was it? Go on. Oh, the ball's put in.
Oh,
come on. Here we go. Kane. Suck. He's just put it in. It's poor.
that was good. That's what he was trying to do. That's what he was trying to do. I know.
Just need to get it back and get it going here, England. Come on.
Passing it when there's no one in the box. Too isolated, man. Get it, Declan. Good job.
What needs to... so Henderson and Grealish are coming on. Sterling just standing there, needs to come off.
Sterling.
Don't know.
I don't think he's going to take Rice off, do you?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll have to see what midfielders he does take off. USA. Tim Weir. McKennie. Oh, he's just with a heavy touch there, and Rice wins it back. Just hoofs it up to get us on the pitch. Right, get out, England, get out. USA have it again. Don't seem too pumped to get it forward here, but who do you think's coming off then? Grealish, Henderson, Mount Bellingham.
Better not be Bellingham.
Could it be Rice?
I reckon it could be Rice.
Is Declan coming off if Henderson's coming on? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what Southgate does here.
He better not be taking any of those players off. But mind you, sorry.
I don't know. He's got to make some decisions there and make them quickly. If they're ready, let's get them on. Here they come. Who's coming off? Sterling's going off. So Sterling's going off for Grealish. Grealish out on the left.
Who's taking off? Let's see who's taking off.
Right, Sterling's off.
It's probably the right decision. Maybe Rashford could have came on, but it's Grealish.
Oh, it's Bellingham's coming off.
Bellingham's coming off. So Rice stays on. Bellingham for Henderson. I mean,
Grealish on's a good thing.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing that he
Yeah. Mount is staying on. Are we surprised at that?
He'll come off eventually, but he shouldn't be carrying on. He ain't done anything, has he?
Yeah. Yeah. So Sterling off for Grealish, Bellingham off for Henderson. Yeah, Mount has stayed on.
For the time being, we've got 22 minutes left.
Here they come. Oh, the ball's
Here
chipped
we
in
go.
for England. Goes towards Harry Kane. He can't quite get it to Kane. Come on. England, Harry Kane. Tries to chip it in towards Saka, but he can't get there. And USA have just hoofed it up in hope. Do we think that we're just starting to get on top here a bit, James?
I hope so. I mean, I expect Grealish to have some kind of impact on the game, so I don't mind him coming on.
Yeah.
Foden, though, need him.
Well, yeah, I was expecting maybe a Foden to come on, but here we go. Right, as the left hand side, see what Grealish can do. Grealish it automatically takes the man on, cuts back inside, gets past 1 and 2. Oh, he can't find the man. Unlucky. See, there we go. He's came on. The first thing he's done, he's got the ball, and he's looked to attack. He's pressing.
Yeah, good
giving
job.
us a bit of energy.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
It's positive.
Yeah, and that's all we need. Don't really want this to be going out to a 0-0. It reminds me much of the 0-0 versus Scotland in the Euro.
Why is he doing that?
Come on.
He's killed your charger.
So USA just passing it on the back currently. Just trying to get a foothold in it again.
You should be mad
Put
at
the pressure on. Put the pressure on. That's better. Come on. Press them. Press them.
Be hungry.
If you press them, gonna. Oh, here comes Dest, and he runs straight into Luke Shaw. He's not getting the free kick that he wants, and it's out for an England throw. Hit that like button, people. 16 likes. Smash that like button.
No, other one.
Come on. So we've got under 20 minutes to go, plus injury time. Can we see an England winner coming here, Phil?
No. No.
There isn't a lot of hope out there, is there? From what we've seen. Not a lot of hope.
Not at all. It's just no. I just think you don't care what any possession stats say. Whatever. I feel like US have been the better team overall.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, both sides have had sort of equal chances, but they've looked better progressively. I think. On the ball, they've looked to go forward more than we have, and again, here Maguire just passing it around with Stones.
We're just not comfortable when we're on the ball.
Yeah. Exactly that. We've just want to get up the pitch quicker. Pickford. Right, here we go. Right, let's start an attack. Be a bit more proactive with it. Stones. Lofts it over to Mount. Grealish. Oh, he's just got to pull back and foul there, and he wins the free kick. But Grealish has come on, and he's looked good, and he's looked to attack and take us up the pitch and cause problems, James, which is what we need in this situation with less than 20 minutes to go and needing a goal.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what happens when you get a fresh pair of legs on.
Yeah, exactly. Grealish, Mount. Back to Grealish. Cuts it back. Kane. We win it back there. It's a good tackle. We've got it back. Come on. Here you go. Grealish on the left-hand side again. Looks for an option. Tries to cut it through again, but can't reach him. Shaw to Rice. Plays it across to Stones. Kane. Oh, it's a bit of a little error there. Henderson to Maguire. Come on, let's get things going. Again, it's just seems like we're just going round in circles, doesn't it? We're getting up and then we're looking a little bit dangerous, and then we're going back and passing it around for a bit, and that's a hopeless ball through that goes to Matt Turner in goal for the USA. USA retain the possession. Do you think Southgate should make some more subs now, or do you think he's just going to leave it?
I hope he doesn't leave it.
Yeah, he better not leave it. I can see someone coming on in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, and the ball's played through. Good tackle. Come on, Grealish. Out wide. Finds Mason Mount. Shaw on the overlap. Back to Mount. It's a bit of a 1-2 fest down there. Plays it infield to Rice, who lumps it over. Finds Trippier, who looks for an option, can't find one. Goes back to Rice. Again, just no movement. No, go with us. Rice. Just gone out wide again. Again, just feels like we're going round and nothing's clicking, Phil.
Nah, just going round in circles.
Yeah.
Starting again. Like you said, we get it forward. Looks a bit dangerous, go back. Start again. US can regroup. And it's just wasted chances.
Again,
and wasted opportunities.
Saka gets himself in a good position and just can't make anything of it. We've got possession again, though. Kane. Bit of magic from Kane, perhaps. Tries to play the ball through to Saka. Bit of a heavy touch.
Ooh.
He's offside there. Usual suspect says Southgate has turned the World Cup into the World Crap. It's quite good, that is. Very, very good.
Not bad.
That's okay.
Substitution here for USA.
Was that Sargent? No. Who's that?
Oh, Rashford's coming on for England as well.
Rashford, not bad.
But again, it's 15 minutes too late for me. Let's get him on. Number 8 coming off for the USA. Who's that? McKennie. So it's McKennie off, and it is. We'll have to wait and see. Not quite sure who it is. McKennie going off, and Aronson coming on. Is he going for Leeds? Or am I dreaming that? I'll have a look.
Aronson. I'm sure. I think he plays for an MLS team.
Have a look. Aronson. No, he does. Attacking midfielder or winger for Leeds, American. Yeah.
Aronson, yeah.
Yeah, Aronson, yeah. And another substitution for the USA. Dest is coming off for number 18, number 2 for number 18. Dest isn't happy. Rashford to score, hopefully. Would be good. Would be good if we could hit the back of the net, wouldn't it? Dest is really not happy to be taken off. And number 17 coming off for England is that Saka. So it's Saka for Rashford then.
Thank you.
Saka's done okay. He hasn't been amazing, but he hasn't been the worst player on the pitch for me. Thoughts on Saka's performance?
Not too bad. Obviously, it's not as good as the Iran one, but I think with Saka, what he does, he when he gets on the ball, it feels like something he can do something, but sometimes it will just end up running into the defence. But he's done as good as he can do.
Yeah. I think he was one of our very few attacking spots. Sometimes he got it and he went.
Yeah.
Yes, they have it on that left-hand side. They look to come. Here they come. Played it back in field. It's a bit of a wayward pass, but they still retain possession. Adams, Pulisic plays it through, and he just can't read the run, and it's gone out for a goal kick for England. McKennie's had a great match, says Lawrence. USA take the point, beat Iran. They go through. Did they? I think so. Yeah, they would. Yeah. Yeah, so this would be almost a bonus point, you think, for USA, because we were the fan favourites and we just haven't found the key to open the door to get through them. Loving the sublime precision and poise muscles from King McGraw. I think he's been good tonight. He's defended resolutely. That's the word it is now. He's played well for me. He's put in some very good interceptions and very good clearance headers away from corners as well. So he hasn't been the worst tonight for sure. Little push down on Grealish. He wants to foul. He gets it. It is a mirror image, usual suspect. It's like watching West Ham this season. It's a complete mirror image. Substitutions probably too late. Lethargic. Not been too fast or bothered to go forward with it.
Wasted chances in the final third.
Wasted chances in the final third, definitely. But here we go. We try and find that goal, and it's intercepted again. Needed to come on the break here. Oh, well done. Maguire clears it away. He's just holding his lower back there. But yeah, another good clearance away, because that looked like a promising counter attack there from the US. Again, they look to come again here. USA on the left hand side then, or right hand side, sorry. Looks to whip the ball in, but he can't. It's good defending from Grealish, tracking back. Rice has dropped in to help down this right hand side as well. We've managed to push them out. Here we go, a bit of press. Well done, Kane. Press, get up the pitch, West Ham. West Ham? Crikey. England. Rice to Grealish. Come on, Rice, go. Oh, Grealish. It's a simple pass. You had two options there, you didn't use them, but we got possession back. It's good. It's on the left hand side with Mason Mount. Go on. Kane. Out to the right. Matt Boy Trippier. What is that? Oh, yeah. Oh. It's almost a really high lofted ball. Got a bit of snow on that. Reached the back post and it's comfortably caught. And it's offloaded by Matt Turner. US just look faster than England. Yeah. You can't dispute that at all, really, can you?
No, I wouldn't.
Do you think the USA would deserve this win, or do you think it draws a fair result, boys?
I'd say they deserve the win more than us.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're happy with taking the point.
Yeah. Here they come on the counter-attack. Down this right-hand side. Looking to just try and get that cross in, but they can't. Oh, he tried the 1-2, but he can't quite get it. Rice screamer in the last minute.
We hope.
Imagine that.
Again, we hope.
Could you imagine that? There'll be absolute scenes. I think it's a substitution coming here. Not quite sure. Free kick, though. We need a David Platt moment, says the usual suspect. USA substitution.
Was that George Weah?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, so Weah and Wright are coming off. Let's see if Frankel's mate's coming on. No, Rayner and Sargent coming on. More chance of Gale Platt. Oh dear. Yeah, so Sargent's on. Let's see if they can muster up anything in the remaining 7 minutes plus injury time. I'd say it's about 3 or 4 minutes probably added on. 8. 8. Can you imagine 8 minutes? Last minute screamer. Yeah. Bingo then, what are we going for? Added time.
Oh, added time. Do you know what? I'm going to go for 3. I know it's all been high added times for all the other games, but for us it's going to be low.
Yeah. James?
Someone's going to nick this.
You
Don't know
reckon?
who.
Yeah.
Really.
USA just with possession, just passing around the back. Currently playing themselves into a bit of pressure there, but they've managed to come out of it with the ball. Took quite a few of our players out of the pit and out of the equation, but we've managed to get back and reset. We've won the ball back. Well done, Luke Shaw, of good interception. Oh, Grealish. Oh, was that a fail? Look, he tripped over the ball there. Yeah, lucky free kick one there by Grealish. But you've got to say Grealish, credit to him. He's come on, he's looked lively, and he gave us a different dimension, not what we had before. Right, here we go then. We're sending the centre halves up.
That's it.
Don't just loft this into the keeper's hands. Actually, let's cause some problems from it. Lawrence is going for 4 minutes. I think it'll probably be around there, yeah. 6, 4, 6, 8, 12, who knows? Yeah, let's try and really whip this in. Let's not just loft it to the back post. Maybe a header across if that's going to be the case. Maguire's really come out of the sort of pack there. That's a good ball. Good ball. Oh, it's not there. It's right where it needs to be. That's a cracking ball in from Luke Shaw. There's a penalty spot right in the middle, and there's nobody there. And Pulisic wins a free kick afterwards. Tell you what, you wouldn't have asked for a much better ball than that. Just nobody there to get on the end of it. It's one of the very few bits of quality we've seen in this game from England.
Yeah. And it'll be very forgettable in a minute.
Yeah, definitely. Just approaching the 85th minute then.
In 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's where you wanted Dawson flying out of the air and heading it into the top corner.
Yeah,
But
classic Dawson, that would be.
He's sat in his Manchester home watching. Tries to win back possession. Harry Kane tries to get it. He doesn't, but Grealish just retain it from the second ball. Shaw to Maguire.
We're not trying to win this, are we?
No.
Let's be honest.
Nah, I think we're holding out for the draw now.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think we may have just that's not a very good pass, Rice. I think we just accepted the draw a bit here. We're not really full pelt going for it. Sure. Back to Pickford. Come on, decisive. There's not long to go. Can't be messing around with it if you want to score. Back to Shaw. Don't go back. To Grealish. Ball's been blocked, but it's gone out for an England throw. Shaw's going to take the throw in. 5 attempts on goal for England to USA's 10, and both sides have 1 attempt on target. I think that sums it up. 2 shots on target in 86 minutes of football from both sides. Here we go. Go on, the ball's made through.
Go on, Rashford.
Go on, Rashford. So many USA shirts there. Grealish tries to cut back inside and chops it to Rashford.
That's a good ball.
Curls it. Oh, he can't quite get the elevation. He's got it on the left-hand side. He sees an opening, Rashford. He tries to curl it into that top right-hand corner. Can't quite get the elevation on it. And it's comfortably saved in the end by Matt Turner. But maybe that's what we need. Just a controlled shot like that. Just to never know what might happen.
Exactly. Just get a bit more power on it.
Again, it's a substitution causing a problem. Should they have came on earlier?
Exactly. It's just a case of too little and too late now.
Yeah, you feel that way, don't you? It's definitely going down that boring 0-0. Another 0-0 in this competition. There's been plenty of them. Yeah, and this has been one of the more dire of all of them. 2 shots on target. Well, it's 3 now, but USA with it as they look to try and find a winner here.
Space on the left, there you have.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exploiting that now. Oh, they've run through and it's stopped by Maguire. Well done. Right, go on, Maguire. Just go. Might as well. The ball's going through. Harry Kane's not that quick. He's never getting that. Comfortably passed back to the keeper. It's kicked up. Plenty of space there. Come on, there we go. A bit of press and a bit of fighting goingness. That's what we need. You know, if we press, let the keeper go. Whoa.
Oh.
If
Go
we
on.
press, we might get a mistake out of them, but we just open ourselves up a bit here, and they come on to counter attack the USA. He's cut back in
What's that?
got plenty of space. Nobody's going to him. Go to him, Rice.
Face in the middle.
Oh, look at him out here. Oh, and too narrow, Shaw. Too narrow. Ball's put in. Well done, Declan Rice. Pickford's come and claimed it, and he's hoofed it up long. Yeah. Yeah. Right, get up the pitch, England. Let's press them. Let's put them under pressure. It's the other one. USA fans still trying to urge their team on as we enter the last minute of normal time. Yeah, there's plenty there, but they just haven't been clicking, Lawrence, tonight. It's just not happened, has it? It's not been England's night, and USA have definitely deserved a point. Just a bit of press there. Try and put them under a bit of pressure. Here we go. Oh, it's nearly nicked the ball. That's better, England. Just a bit too little, too late here, I think, in the second half. But we've won it back. All right, forward. And we've won the free kick. Right, here we go. This is where we've got to try and whip this in and get our good headers of the ball in the middle of the box, ready to get their nut on this. Let's make a good set piece of this. Come on, England. It's been to the last 10 seconds of normal time. So we're going 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 3 minutes added time. We'll have to wait and see. Are we
What
taking
did
it?
I say? 3 minutes, didn't I?
Chips it in. Oh, it's out for a corner. Come on, England. Come on, England. It's just enter the 90th minute. Let's have a quality corner. Don't just lump it in. It's 4 minutes added time. Who said 4 minutes? Lawrence, 4 minutes. Well done, Lawrence. Quicker, come on.
It just puts more pressure on us to beat Wales now, this.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? So,
come on. This is going to be one of our last chances of this game. Kieran Trippier. Rashford scares me, says Lawrence. Here comes Maguire. Could you imagine? Come on, England. Just a good quality ball. Let's get a shot on target. Let's test the keeper. It's not bad. Oh, she's headed it down into the ground, and it's come to be saved by I was going to call him Tina Turner then, by Turner. There's Harry Maguire with the header. Can't quite make anything of it. Can we muster up another chance here before the end? I think the USA are going to firmly settle for a point now. They can get it. Try and just keep possession. Let's go on to the right-hand side, then Aronson. Just keeping hold of the ball, but we're not pressing them. Get to them. Yeah, he's definitely got his money on it. Definitely got his money on the draw, John. Go on, bring the ball. Go on, Grealish. Come on. Right, let's get numbers up there. He's just all on his own. There's no options. That's a foul, ref. Whoa, come on. Here we go. This is in a good position. It's a set piece. See, that all came from Grealish winning the ball back in a good position, getting the ball.
pretty good at starting next game.
And he's won a free kick. It's down this left-hand side. It's in a good position to be whipped in. Let's have another Shaw whipped in set piece. What's going to happen here? Can we predict it?
Yeah, going to whip it in. Turner's going to pick it up.
Maguire's going to come in like a leaping fish and head it. And wherever it goes, I don't know. But, America are playing quite a high line here. Just on the edge of the box. And be careful not to stay offside. Rice header.
They're playing
there, urging the players on. Come on. There's 2 minutes left of this game. We're in injury time. England have a set piece. Harry Maguire is at the back post.
So he's offside.
Yeah, he's offside at the moment. Stay onside. It's whipped in. Good ball. Oh!
Oh!
It's a perfect ball in. He's headed it and he's hit it wide. Oh, it's a perfect opportunity. He's got up and he's pretty much. Oh, he's hit it miles wide. He's got it all wrong,
That's
Harry
bad.
Kane. He's got it all wrong. Perfect ball in. You just can't steer it goalwards. It's a massive chance. I don't see us getting a better one than that left in the minute that's left.
That's it. I think that's it now.
Yeah. Oh dear. Just gonna see out these last moments now, I think. Good bit of press, try and put him under a bit of pressure here. It's hoofed up long from Matt Turner. The header's won by Maguire. Don't give a foul, ref. That's it. There we go. Frustrating day at the office for England.
It's the last chance saloon for the Yanks now.
Well, yeah, could you imagine this? Kane has gone completely Spursy. What a donkey.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet your heart was in your mouth there, Lawrence, because that was close. Yeah, I think the American manager's just pointed to his watch there. I don't think they're going to be going full gung ho at this, but you never know. You feel like this was probably going to be the last attack of the game. They're going to play it into the corner.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah.
And there we go. That's game over.
That's it.
Is it?
I've got to get off to work now.
Yeah, that's game over. Cheers, thank you very much, James. There we go. It's full-time score over in Qatar. It's very deflating. It's England 0, USA 0. It's not what we wanted at all. It's England 0, USA 0. Harry Kane probably had one of the best chances of the game. He got away from his defender with just a couple of minutes to go, and he headed it, and he just couldn't steer it goalwards. Phil, give us some overall thoughts on the game. That was poor.
Yeah, honestly, I when I did my prediction earlier, and I said 2-1, that was just me trying to be a bit more positive. But reality is, I deep down thought it was going to be a 0-0 because I know what England are like when you're playing as sort of a better team anyway. Like, I would put US in that category because they're very high energy and all that. So you know what you're going to get with England. I don't care what. How far we get in competitions with Southgate in charge. We've got good individual players, but when you're just restricted to just passing it sideways and backwards, and when every time you go forward, you end up bottling it and going back anyway. You're getting your best striker up there. You're just going far too deep back and trying to play like he's a midfielder to see what he's trying to do, but it's not really doing anything. You're getting wingers just losing the ball, just running into no man's land. And then you're getting 3 defenders all over you. And then we just stop, super slow tempo. And teams like America or whoever we play, they just have loads of time to regroup. And then they know what we're going to do. Yeah. So overall, it's not a good performance.
I mean, we know what we do know what we're talking about because we've just pretty much been saying the exact same thing for the last few months with West Ham. It's been pretty much exactly the same. Apparently you're the issue. You're the jinx, Phil. You've jinxed it.
Well, I am now. Yeah.
It's not because we didn't do an Iran watchalong. So maybe I'm the jinx. Maybe the West Ham unofficial watchalong is the jinx. But no, all joking aside, it really wasn't good enough today. Again, too lethargic, very much like West Ham. Too slow. Didn't take our chances when we got them in the final third. On another day, we score at least 2 there today. It was truly awful, and I think it's a little reality check after the sort of honeymoon. We battered Iran and all of that. Back to reality, Phil.
Definitely, that was just definitely one off with Iran. Nobody expected that, but I still think we can get out of this group. It's going to be a big game against Wales. See what happens there. But if that does happen when we get into the knockout stages, that's when the big tests come out. Yeah. That's when we're in the big ocean rather than the pond of the groups.
Now all of a sudden we're on 4 points and we do need to beat Wales.
Exactly, yeah.
We do need to beat Wales, not only for the morale, but to finish off and hopefully make sure that we do finish top of the group. That was truly awful. James says, I missed most of the first half, but the Yanks deserved to win that. Well, yeah, they definitely deserved it more than we did. WC58, not enough intelligent movement from our players. I agree. Ain't nobody like England. Ain't nobody like England. They played at West Ham. Why? Honestly, it's identical. I've literally just watched West Ham again. Proud of the US squad. You should be. They probably deserve the win a little bit more than we did, Lawrence. But yeah, I think you're very good value for a point. 100%. Very little movement. We were awful in the Nations League, so nothing's changed. I tell you what, that was exactly like the Nations League. Exactly like the games in the Nations League. No movement, slow. You know, almost a fear to go forward, a fear to attack, and just not taking the chances.
It's too much. Yeah.
Yeah, go on, Phil.
Yeah, I don't know why we're like that. I know there's all the off-field political stuff that we've had, what we've heard. What Harry Kane and Gareth Southgate have been trying to implement, but I don't know if that's got an effect on anything. Really, because I think if you just go out there and just focus on the football, we're out there in a tournament. That's what we should be focusing on, really.
Yeah. Don't know whether it was more, we were just a bit flat tonight, but I was going to say maybe the heat's got to us over the last few days. Training is difficult in this heat and then having to go and play. Obviously, I presume it would have been hotter when we played Iran because it was early on in the day, but maybe that's sort of catching up with us a bit. And I think it's sort of the honeymoon period of that first game's over and it's firmly back to reality and we need to focus. And Southgate needs to get his players together and he needs to have a long, hard think over the next few days. We've got a relatively quick turnover now. We play Wales on Tuesday, I think it is. So he's got to think fast, Gareth Southgate, and hopefully build up a plan and beat the Welsh and get through, and then somehow, some way, try and improve, ready for the knockouts, hopefully. But it is what it is. Man of the match, Phil.
Don't know. I think from England's perspective, I'll probably go for Maguire. Really.
Yeah.
I think he's he just does it. He did it pretty simple. Sometimes he looks a bit uncomfortable, but I think that's just the way he looks, really. But I think he's just wants to clear the ball out, try to get it forward. Most of all, he's kept a clean sheet.
Yeah.
So,
I've just got a little stat for you, Phil.
Okay.
Phil Foden created as many chances against the USA as Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount, and Harry Kane altogether. Phil Foden didn't even walk on the pitch. Sums it up, really, doesn't it? We didn't get enough service to those players, and they didn't. And they obviously weren't good enough. And Harry Kane's currently doing his post-match interview. Obviously, we can't hear it, but I don't really think I want to hear it. But,
I've got it on the bit. I can sort of tell you what he's saying if you want.
Yeah. I'll just take some of these comments. Lawrence says, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Brazil will walk the World Cup, you'd think so. All credit to the USA. They were quicker and more inventive with their movement and passing. Yeah, can't disagree. Excuse my stomach, but man of the match, Maguire. Exactly that. Yeah, you can't complain. Maguire was there pretty much every time. No plan B, Southgate. That's a good point. Yeah, no plan B. What's the plan A? And I thought a couple of the substitutions were a bit baffling. Bringing Henderson on for Bellingham was a bit strange for me. I thought you would have taken Mount off for Foden personally.
I forgot he was on Henderson when he came on.
Did nothing. Yeah. And what a surprise. What a surprise. But anyway, there we go. Phil, give us your final thoughts, sir.
Not a great performance. Always want to get one over on the old Yanks, but it weren't to be. We got the point. But let's just roll on the Welsh.
Yeah, and let's hope we can see a reaction and get back into a bit of form. But yeah, there's plenty of negatives to take out of that. Not many positives. But hopefully we can come back better on Tuesday against Wales. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting in the chat. You guys make the show possible. And we've managed to somehow have a laugh tonight because that was pretty poor. England have a few days off now. True, John. True. But let's hope that Southgate perhaps gives them the morning off tomorrow or whatever. They can just have a bit of just a bit of relax and get ready and start training again, ready for that Wales game. But yeah, from us, come on you Lions, come on you Irons. Basically the same tonight because we played West Ham. Thanks to everybody in the chat. James for coming on earlier. Thank you very much indeed from the Anvil. Go and check him out over there. And Phil, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jake. Pleasure as always.
we will be back, I'm sure, over the weekend, if not Monday or Tuesday, for another World Cup watch along right on West Ham Unofficial. Stay locked in, and we'll catch you soon on West Ham Unofficial. Cheers, guys. England 0, USA 0. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.